Wait a second, what is this? Could we be playing another game of Beyond All Reason? Yes! Yes, we could be, ladies and gentlemen. And that is what we are going to be watching today. Another round of Beyond All Reason. The most unreasonable video game, the most fun video game available on the market right now, if you were to ask me. Let's get on back planet side once again. You are going to be seeing a couple games from this lobby. If you've watched some of the previous matches, you've seen already some of the games from this lobby. It was a lot of fun in here, and you'll get to see why. So today we are trying the Beach Sea. I think it's the more difficult of the seas. Honestly, I think Cove is just a really way more powerful strategic resource than I ever could have imagined. And I think as Beach Sea, you're always looking to get a heavy trans. I think once you start getting better, you really start seeing air players having to build like a trans for both players, 2 scouts, and then hopefully some fighters to defend all that shit right afterwards. And so this fourth mechs, I feel like, doesn't get taken very fast anymore. It's kind of like hard to pick up. And very interesting to me. Where this, I think because of that, right? That's why buying the con is so good. Because if nothing else, by the time that you've made everything, hopefully you can get this con out. So this is the game that inspired me to make this Trasher in the previous game, and it is a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful thing. This guy. At least I had the scout to see it coming. I asked for Scout, Fighter, Heavy Trans in that order, I do believe. And so that's what I got. It ended up not quite being what I needed. But enemy air is just... Oh god, it's Haladia again. Oh no. Oh no, he's just making a lot of scouts. He's not even like making fighters or anything. Well, Dark Red is feeling pressured, and he's feeling like he's got to get onto the island, which is correct of him. This is very important to contest, right? This is all that matters to contest, as a matter of fact. So I'm very happy because I'm building this radar here, so I get to see everything that's going on, and I get to see, aha, the Trasher has stopped here, so I can still heavy trans my comm up here. This is going to be a showdown for the ages, ladies and gentlemen. Lock in. As the commander gets dropped, the other commander reaches the top of the hill, and he sees, oh god, that's a freaky weirdo that's also gone onto this island. How did he do that? I immediately take the mechs because I'm a greedy bastard. I then put down another LLT and I go, well, what now, buddy? And Dark Red, as you can see, has already decided to put down a bot lab. I think this is a very big mistake because immediately once I see the bots, okay, I just D-gun and we trade. Right, your suicide, your bomb, trades with another commander every single time. So just knowing that, it makes it worth it, and then I have this con to immediately get up a bot lab. Now, I made a lot of mistakes this game, as we are about to see, and I will walk us through. I think the biggest mistake, I don't end up reviving. Or I end up trying to revive, I don't end up trying to eat, right? And so I don't get any real bonus from this at all. And surprisingly enough, Dark Red has come over here, 4 con bots, 2 con turrets already, and is getting ready to push our shit in. He's got his... Yep, he's got his Geo up, he's got enough conversion up, and he's at 31 metal a second. Me, on the other hand, I'm still at 22. Now, my option really should be like, oh god, just eat all of this and pump out some units. But I can't. I have this... I don't even have enough build power anymore either, right? Like, I start eating and it's just overflowing everywhere. Like, it just went to everybody else. And what a horrific situation. Very well played by Dark Red. This was terrifying. I was like, okay, I've so won. I'm so good. But no, he was already set up over here. Me building the bot lab was expensive and it was slow, right? I built way too many Lazarus. I could have gotten away with 1 or 2. I did need to make some pawns though, as you can see, to help fight the con that Dark Red dropped later. But it's so hectic, and then I was just frantic for metal to try and push into units, which wasn't even working so well, right? I'm like, okay, well, I've held off the pressure. Nope, Dark Red has just got his pedal to the metal. He has gotten his tier 2 con. He's already gotten it around. It's 13 minutes into the game. This guy's a maniac. Wow. Five con bots. Maybe I need to expand my con bot pool and just forget... You know, forget about making a con
Commander
and a turret
destroyed.
back here. Just do it up, boys. Holy moly. Did he have reses? No, did he just eat with cons? That's kind of crazy. I mean, what I was so amazed by in this game, and what I'm still amazed by, is that he's so juiced with metal. Like, he's desperate. Look at him. He's desperate for any kind of extra energy. He has so much fucking metal. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, what a luxury. And then he just gets to upgrade his... Wow. Man, and he's got 4,000 metal in the bank. Where I was in Discord with Command Box Eater, like always in these games where we're together, and we were like, I mean, it's probably okay, right? Like, we fight back, we'll be good. So Dark Blue and Commander Box Eater both start making ducks for me right at this moment, right? I've kind of been pushed back. Also, this was an interesting play by this weird Free Palestine. Fucking disgusting ass Israeli motherfucker dropping a commando somewhere or some weird shit. But he's got grunts patrolling. Ha! What is this? He's just nuke. Oh, dude, the Israeli mind. The Israeli mind. Fucking just committing stealth terrorism. What a commando use that was. That's the first ever good commando use I think I've ever seen. That was pretty cool. He just dropped some mines and blew that shit up. Wow, so Dark Red is instantly thrown back into having energy problems. He hit that slider all the way down. He was like, "Yeah, I got this. It's in the bag." But no, our Israeli operative, this Mossad operative comes through and fucking hits him up. Wow, wow, wow. He spent wow. That's what those Palestinian kids are good for, baby. So, I'm getting like all the chances in the world, and I am like struggling so hard. I'm trying to like regroup, right? And the problem is, I regrouped into making some res bots and then just forgetting to build more. I'm just like trying to micro some of the units, right? That's the classic problem. I'm trying to micro units when you need to be macroing at the same time. I wish I was Cyril. I wish I was, I wish I was one of these gamers, and I'm getting gooned on as well, all at the same time. Man, it's just horrible. I'm just like, oh my god, everything is wrong with my life. Like, I'm just getting bullied. What do I do? I've just got res bots. They're getting bullied. My cons are getting bullied. Everything is just dying. Everything is just sad as I'm getting gooned all over. Desperately trying to build an LLT. Lol, 25 seconds. Yeah, good luck, buddy. Zap. Getting gooned all over. Just not a pleasant sight. Thank goodness, though, at least I get to keep my tier 3 mexes. And we get to make some more ships. So now, obviously, this is this thing about GOC, right, and why it's so fantastic. He's gotten to have these 6 mexes this whole time. Even though, like, in theory, he lost C for a while there, right? Like, he didn't get to have these Cove mexes for too long. And so it's just free. It's just free in the end. It's just free in the end for my boy, and he's just gotten right back on it with his squad, his build squad, right? 6 minutes since he got this tier 2, and it's already built 2 it's already built 2 advanced geothermals. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're enjoying. What a crazy sea battle. People, I've really been feeling it, right? Like, I love Reddit. I love the bar Reddit. It's a great place, and I go on there, people are like, oh, C is so swingy, C is so this, C is so that on Supreme, right? I think that there is really a lot of play in Supreme. I think hopefully, as these last 2 games have been able to show you, there's a lot of play that can go on in these C engagements. This interesting res sub play, this like, what am I gonna build? What am I gonna build? He's building destroyers, and he's like, nah, fuck this. I'm on tier 3. I have 2,400 metal in the bank. I'm only at minus 30 right now with all this build power that he has. It's actually not that much, right? It's only 4. Okay, this is kind of good to see the maths on, right? Even for tier 2 production, you only really need the gantry and 4 turrets from the look of things. I mean, look at this. This is massive. Massive production. And then I would start scaling with this tier 2 con up here, honestly. This seems like just the spot to scale, because this is always where your tier 2 con is going to end up, right? You're going to go upgrade your 6 mexes on the GOC, then you're going to go upgrade the geothermal, and then you're going to go for it. Let's hit the speed up button. Enemy air is really not doing much, as we saw last game. Haladia really doesn't know what in the world's going on. He's got three air labs. I mean, I think all you can really do as orange is throw down your own. Okay, he does. He already has. Yeah, he already has a tier 2 lab. Good way to go. You know, this is one of those things that you just have to account for as tech sometimes. Having shit air. I mean, even our air could be doing it, but he's focused on these on the Shivas, these more stealth, covert, amphibious operatives. I like it. Double the price of Marauders, but really can have double the impact, especially at timings like this at the 25 minutes. The Ducks just blasting in, but yeah, look at this atomic bomber, Haladia hitting us with the atomic bomber tech right now, as he's still building APHIS along the way. Look at these beautiful, like, Drongo has taught us all well. I hate this blueprint, and I mean, see, it's just the difference, right? Like, the winds have gotten the enemy player so far ahead, and it's not just because our operative built his paratrooper and did that fun play. It's because he's just not built to any wins. This is the power of butlers, and why Cortex Tech kinda suck big doo doo, bro. Cortex Tech kinda suck big doo doo in my opinion. You just want that Cortex tier 2 air con later from your air. That's what you're really dreaming about. That's when your Cortex transition hits. It's when that happens. I made a little Maelstrom play, by the way. I thought I still had a chance, but I didn't understand. I didn't grasp Dark Red's eco, which he so perfectly got going. It was beautiful. It was a master class, and he just had way more. Look at all these tier 2 ships that he had. I've been trying to be really sneaky. I've actually gotten something that we didn't see, and something that's another fun mini game in C. The reclaim. I've gotten a surprisingly large amount of reclaim, right? Like, there was this big fight for my lab earlier here, and this fight here, and this fight here. This is where my Maelstroms died. And I have gotten a surprisingly high amount of the metal. Like, look at that. I even get 500 from this pile. It's very easy to take, and you just love to do it. And because I've been fueling the rest of the team, right? Like, look at my boys go. The tier 3 has been handed off by our operative. Look at this beautiful path, by the way, by Lolman. He's played front before. This guy's played front before. I gotta admit, though, the setup is crazy. 7 fusions. He's building more, folks. Who knows what an advanced fusion is? He's building the fun units. The game is already over. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you've been enjoying kind of learning C with me. I think maybe this will be episode 2 of playing C on Isthmus. Learning C on Isthmus. As we continue to try and get better, as we watch these replays and kind of figure out where we could play better, what our gaps were this game. I think this game in particular, it was the energy scaling that really failed us. It was, getting gooned all over. That really, I don't think that put us back in the end too much, but we were already dead. Let's be real. Dark Red owned us, but like we could have taken much bigger advantage of this. I think maybe I should have started scaling on this island. Actually, maybe that really would have been the play. Get like two res bots out of this bot lab that I built, 2 res bots, 2 pawns, right? Because we have to contest, and then the rest just get a couple cons going and just fill this island up like we kind of were with wind. It seems honestly a weirdly safe space to macro, because I don't think a lot of people actually go and attack the island unless it's with amphibious units, and that's not every game. I mean, most people don't really like the platypus too much, or making platypus or making ducks. So I think scaling on the island after you win it is really a very big in. I hope you enjoyed, ladies and gentlemen. Final points, of course, this con this Seacon that we sent out gave us a lot of options this game. Very valuable, very, very valuable. And I hope you've enjoyed our time planetside as we have continued to learn the sea. I hope you've had fun, and I hope I'll see you next time when maybe we're learning the sea, maybe we're doing something else. Whatever it'll be. It'll be fun as we are planetside, and the most unreasonable, the most fun video game on the market currently. See you next time.